Good evening, welcome along to Home Park. Myself, Paul Cummins here, Bankies TV once again. Coming live tonight's match with Cumnock. A couple of seconds time we'll be speaking to Gordon Moffat. So we'll get Colin Donnelly in the gantry with us tonight. Without further ado, we will go straight to Moff, get his thoughts on the start to the season and what he's expecting tonight. Bear with us, we'll have a wee technical issue. There we go, there's the manager joining us now, thanks Moff. Somebody's obviously bumped up the zoom on the camera there. Well, 3 games in, first time we've had a chance to speak to you this season. What's your thoughts on the start to the season so far?
I think it's been mixed, if I'm honest. Performance-wise, we're not quite there yet where I want us to be. Obviously, you know, a lot of selection issues we've had has played a part in that. I think we've had 5, 6, 7 guys out most games, and we've had to adjust with that and, you know, the heavy schedule. But that's not an excuse. We've got a strong squad. But there's still a lot of improvement to come. Hopefully starting tonight.
Now obviously, for a lot of the boys, it's the first time they've played in front of the Clydebank support. How much of a bonus has that been to have people back in the ground and a bit of normality back to football in general?
I think it's been massive. I mean, like last Wednesday, sun beating down, big crowd in, it was brilliant. I was one of the crowd last Wednesday, but no, it was brilliant. It was brilliant to see, and like, it really does make a difference. I think even the first game of the season down at Talbot, having those 100 people there, sort of cheering us over the line, you know, it's really important, and the boys are starting to see that now, especially new guys, to see what the club's about.
I think some of the boys said that it was bizarre having fans back, and you forget how much you actually miss them until you hear them shouting at you again.
I think it's something that last season it was obviously difficult. You're effectively playing closed doors games, and I think now the new guys, I'd been saying to them, you'll see what this club's about once the fans are back, and now we're starting to see that, and it's a real buzz for them, you know, and we obviously want to start putting in the performances that the fans deserve, and, you know, let's say hopefully that'll start tonight.
Season in general, obviously it's been a really hectic start, and we're Wednesday, Saturday right through to pretty much end of August. How are you finding that in terms of balancing the squad, and like you say, with guys being available, unavailable?
I think it's difficult, you know, the Wednesday, Saturday for 6 weeks, it's 12 games in 6 weeks. It's very, very difficult in normal circumstances, but I think when you throw sort of COVID into the mix and things like that, we've been, you know, some nights you don't know who you've got available till the day of the game, and that's a challenge, obviously.
Excuse as well, that arrival for Benidorm just comes in. Looking back on to tonight then, Moff, because I know you only focus at one game at a time, what sort of match do you expect for Cumnock tonight?
I think Tony McInally, the manager, they'll be well drilled, they'll be organised, they'll be streetwise, they'll have a bit of quality about them, so it'll be a tough game. But you know, we've went with a strong 11 tonight. We've obviously had to adjust with having the 2 number 9s missing tonight, but Archie's hopefully good for 15-20 minutes, so we'll go with what we've got. We've got a strong 11 out, and we'll go try and win the game.
Perfect. Moff, thanks for joining us. Good luck tonight.
No probs.
So there we go. Thoughts of Gordon Moffat, Clydebank manager. Now back in the technical area after some time away. We'll be joined in just a few minutes' time with Colin Donnelly, and we'll have a wee look at tonight's match.
How you doing, all right?
So if you are joining us and it says we're playing Cumnock, we were just seeing if MD was paying attention, so well done. Competition winner will be announced later. As Davey fixes it. Dogs abuse for the crowd as usual. Don't do it. Got the teams here, we'll just run through them while Davey updates Cumbernauld to Cumnock. You are watching Clydebank against Cumnock. Do not worry if the title scares you. Once again, we don't have all the overlays we'd like. There'll be no clock, there'll be no scoreline. We'll keep you as updated as we can. Tonight's team, Bankies line up: Donnelly, Bailey, Green, McLean, McHugh, Johnson, Slattery, Holmes, McGonigal, Little and Gallagher. Banky subs are Stevenson, McClare, Linus, Byrne, McPherson, McKinley and Darragh. Cumnock line up with Hughes, Baird, Ferry, Murdoch, McCausland, Fry, Bell, Wilson, O'Salvador, Veach and Martin. The subs Douglas, Berry, Con, McLean, Miller and Fotheringham. We'll run through them again in just a few minutes time. Colin Donnelly's with us now. Colin, tell us what you know about Cumnock.
They're from Ayrshire.
That's a very good start. Anything else you can share with us?
Yep, they've won 2 out of 3 so far. Started with 2 wins, defeating Saturday to Cumbernauld, which I don't know if that's going to surprise people, but Cumbernauld we seen last week played very well and are doing very well at the moment, so not a big surprise people are thinking. But it's a resounding win for them at Rossville last midweek, 4-1.
It was a good win for them, you know, and like you say, I mean, Cumbernauld came here and gave us a bit of a surprise, so seeing them getting that sort of victory in hindsight isn't really a surprise to us, having seen Cumbernauld what they brought to home park last week.
No, it isn't. Maybe people looking from the outside in and seeing Cumbernauld sort of struggled last season or before it got curtailed. Maybe not one of the favourites to be doing it, but there you go, they've shown quite a few teams up so far.
And good luck to them. Tony Fraser's done quite a job there, big turnaround. A couple of wee shout outs that we'll do at the moment. We've got a happy birthday to Magnus McGibbon. We'll say husband of the chair. Maggie turns 55 today, so he is working in the club shop as usual. Never get a day off here at Clydebank. So a big happy birthday to our very own David Brockett. Celebrated his birthday on Monday. He's the brains behind the operation here at Bankies TV. Keeps us on our toes. Looks like the teams are just preparing to come out. 7 minutes to kick off. See a few jerseys going on. Subs left into park warming up. We'll have a wee look back to Saturday's results. There we go, there's the standings from Saturday. So you can see there, Auchinleck beating Troon 2-1, Benburb 3-2 winners over Ladeside. Cumnock 3-1 home defeat to Cumbernauld as mentioned there. Darvel 2-0 winners over Rutherglen. Hurlford 1-0 win over Bonnyton, who had a big win last midweek against Pollock. Irvine Meadow going down 2-1 at home to Beath. Kilwinning Rangers 5-0 winners over Blantyre Vicks. Rob Roy, of course, losing 1-0 to ourselves thanks to Liam McGonigal's goal. Let's talk about that, Cod. Liam.
What an impact, absolutely tremendous. 7 months out, 20 minutes or so for the development team on a Friday night. Off the bench, and I don't know if it was his first touch on or second or third, but what a finish as well.
I think he just got it under control, didn't he? And then as Harkey shouted, no, as the ball sits in the top corner of the net.
Shows you what Harkey knows.
Other scores there was Largs beating Rossville 4-2 and Pollock 2-0 winners over Glenafton. It means that the table now looks like this, with Kilwinning sitting at the top along with Darvel, both with 3 wins from 3. Impressive start for Kilwinning. Cod 3 wins, 12 goals and only conceded 1.
You can't ask much more than that, can you? Chris Strain will be very happy with that. I was talking to a Kilburn fan the other day and he tipped Kilwinning to win the league this early on, so makes a change. I'll not mention his name, but he sort of knows what he's talking about here so far.
Darvel up there as well. I think they were one of the favourites to be up there, and I see they signed Davy Galt earlier today, so another big signing for
I was going to
Rick
say
Kennedy's
that, that's a great signing for this level of football for Queen's Park. Alloa, was it Alloa last year? Was it Queen's Park? Alloa?
Queen's Park, was it? I think he captain Queen's Park, didn't he? The title was that the year before.
I'm not sure. I know. I know.
Can't keep up with all these COVID things and stuff, exactly. You know. So there you see the rest of the table. A few teams on 7 and 6. Cumnock directly above ourselves on 6 points with the 2 wins and a loss. Right behind them on the 5 points there. 1 win coming Saturday and the 2 draws to kick off the season. 3 teams at the bottom still to pick up a point with Rob Roy, Ladeside and Rossvale. We've got our fixtures for this evening. We'll try and keep you up to date with these as the night goes on. Having a wee look at these fixtures there, Cod, what's your pick of the bunch apart from obviously our own game here at home park?
I'm liking to look at Bede versus Darvel tonight. Darvel obviously going great guns. Bede will be a tough one at home. Just letting them just Cumnock have got Largs. I think they'll fancy themselves to get a win there.
I would think so at home. I think Bonneton as well, again, we keep going on, but they had a good big one against Pollock last week, so they might fancy taking on Co-winning and knocking them off their stride as well.
Aye, well, Bonneton, I was speaking to a Glenclairn player last week, and he said Bonneton were going to be a surprise this year.
Well, they certainly were a surprise last week, as it took a few by surprise.
That's a great result for him to beat Pollock.
Good luck to him, good luck to everybody that's playing tonight, but obviously as long as it doesn't affect our place in the table.
Nope.
As always, if you're joining in at home, you're more than welcome to donate a ticket. You can donate any amount that you wish. You know, it doesn't have to be the 3 or 6 that sets a standard. I think there's another box there that lets you put in anything you feel comfortable with. Every penny that comes in through this goes directly to the club. It's greatly appreciated, and it'll allow us to keep the live streaming going. It would be a shame if we had to lose it. We don't want to go down the pay-per-view unless we have to. So if you are watching at home, you can share £1, you can share a tenner, then please do feel free. As always, you can get us on Twitter through Bankies TV. At Bankies TV, we'll read out your messages, or the clean ones anyway. Start off with a big shout out to Neil Matheson, who was obviously isolating last week. He's here this week. He's operating camera 2 this evening. You can see he's not quite mastered the camera zoom yet, so we'll work on that just shortly. And we'll just stick with the main camera view just now. Neil, it's a work in progress. What we'll do, just while we're waiting for the teams come out, we will fire on. Some of you might have seen this on Twitter last week. Another piece by our very own Hamish MacDonald. We'll just leave you with this for just a few seconds.
I was dreaming of days long gone. I was dreaming of the space in the terrace and where my father used to stand. For a brief moment old footballing stars aligned, and I played goals in slow motion through my mind. I think I must have been in heaven. This dream even picked the best 11. There was Gal in goals and Norrie right back, McCabe in midfield, Ken Eadie in attack. Mikey Larnach added an extra sting. Davy Cooper created magic in the wing. And in the dream, I'm standing in the crowd. And this is no Maracana or San Siro, just some wee modest Scottish football ground. And I was laughing at the shouts that rang in the air. Easy the gal! Sign him, Steedman! Still there! Still there! But then a voice cried, Wakey, wakey! And I wasn't still there. The years had passed me by. Steedman's ship had long since sailed and left us high and dry. I was truly broken-hearted. Was this the final score? Kilbowie Park bulldozed down and a Clydebank team no more. But there's more to dreams than old replays. When you can go back to the start, you can pick up scattered pieces, you can weld a broken heart, you can find a ground to play in, you can pick a brand new team, you can set your ship on course again to find a future dream. So I'm reaching for my jacket and I'm pulling on my scarf. There's a wee spring in my step again, and I'm off the old home park. There's still familiar voices. And the jersey, it's the same. The Clydebank crest.
There we go, another piece with our very own Hamish MacDonald, very talented man.
Great stuff.
Well, teams are out. Referees sorted them out. Bankies will be white, black, white, shooting in towards the Glasgow end of home park. Cumnock in the all blue. Will be Clydebank to kick off. Nicky Little standing ready to go. And we're off. Bankies get this game started here at home park. bit cooler than last week, Cod?
It's definitely not as warm as last week. I'm regretting putting my shorts on.
I'll take you. So you come with a professional look. It's the best these days. Sorry if the gantry's rocking. Davy Brockett just adjusting himself. Thanks for that.
I'll wait till my wages are in before I can afford new clobber, Paul.
I've put it in to donate a ticket, but we'll get you sorted for September.
In a winter jacket by that time.
So
It's a good advantage.
McGonigal is taking a wee knock there, but thankfully he seems to be back on his feet. The ball's out with Gallagher on the left hand side into penalty area. He's had a shot, goalkeeper can only parry it with a Banky's corner. Bright start.
Excellent start. Bilbo doing well there. And Gallagher showing his intent early doors.
I think we'll get a wee fright there when Bilbo goes down and holds onto that leg, but thankfully
He's up and about.
he's up and about and he goes looking for the Gallagher, takes it. It's Little, he's just been over him. Slattery gets a head on it. Half a claim for a handball against Wilson there. Don't think there was anything in it. Salvador gets Cumnock into the Bankies half. They'll have a throw in front of the Cumnock dugout. God, handball shout there?
I don't think so, no. No for this angle anyway. Bit half-hearted, I think.
I'd love a camera on a gantry. Cod's two hands were up there looking for it, but he obviously didn't shout and now he's backtracking. Brilliant. Cumnock moving it up the right hand side. Johnson half clears, pushed forward, will run through to Donnelly. You get the ball at your feet. We've got our first message in from Davy Monroe. Thanks to David, he's donated the first tickets of the evening, I believe. Well done, David. Always a pleasure to hear from you. I hope you're doing well down at the borders.
Good evening, David.
Let Stuart know that the Mad Bush Bar will be open soon. He's more than welcome to pop round any time. You can keep your messages coming in. The one thing that was missed last week was when we missed the sound for the first few minutes. Is that we missed giving Gordy Munn a shout out. He was the match ball sponsor. Gordy's over there in Adelaide, or down there in Adelaide, so great to hear from him. I've just moved you halfway across the world there, Gordy. Your match ball will be in the post hopefully at the weekend, mate, so thanks for your support. Tonight's match ball sponsor is Fred McCosh. Thank you very much, Fred. Fred is running a supporters bus on Saturday. You see him or Neil McAllister for seats on that. Cumnock have restarted the game. They're away up the right hand side. It's Baird, looks to get to the byline, cuts back, crosses deliver, the flick on takes it away from the in-rushing Fry. He's at the corner flag on the left hand side, looks to deliver, only finds Slattery, takes a touch, clears to halfway. Little can't get the flick on, he's beaten there by McCausland. Experienced centre back McCausland. Signed from Glenafton, also turned out for a few other sides, Alloa, Dunfermline, and a wee spell at Rangers.
He was Rangers when he was youngster, wasn't he? Sure he played a few games for them.
He did. Still coming on the attack, Banky Steele. Slattery looks for the 1-2, the return pass isn't great. McCausland picks up again. Slattery stumbles. Mikey Bailey back in the side, first start of the season, cleans up. Finds McGonigal, he cuts inside, plays a great cross-field pass. Gallagher's on rushing, he's got it into the edge of the box, has a shot just over the bar. Another bit of good attacking play there for Clydebank, Cod.
Yep, seem to be wanting to get Lee into the game early on. It's twice he's been down that left-hand side. Didn't have much support in the box there, so fair enough to have a go himself. Maybe the angle wasn't good enough, but not got much support. Licky
Little. He does that. Oh, Licky Little.
Nicky Little was trying to get up and support.
Coming up with the goal kick. Goes long from Hughes over the left hand side. Bailey cleans up again, plays it long. It's knocked on by Slattery. Murdoch returns it to the Bankies half. Johnson plays in little, but the flag goes up. It's another great run into that left hand side. Maybe a wee weakness spotted here, early doors, Colin.
It may well be, aye. Boy Baird's playing it right back tonight. Signed for Ayr United, and his loan spells, seen that in Meadow, Cumnock, Hurlford and Mabel, so he knows the junior game then.
Cosland with a long ball, looks for Bell. Just too much of a goal kick to Clydebank. Take the opportunity to remind you that we do have the trust renewals ongoing at the moment. If you're a trust member and you're due to renew, get your tenner paid. And we'll send Davy Brockett round. Donnelly with a goal kick, looks for Little. Good battle with McCausland. Can only flick it on. It goes to McGonigal. Bit of a barge. Looks to get in. McGonigal trying to be strong there. I think he is barge in the back. There's not a tackle for the ball there. There's no challenge.
No, I don't think the boy's trying to get the ball. He's
just trying to barge him.
Put Bilbo on his bum basically.
Bailey will restart it. Finds McGonigal, goes back to Bailey, cross with outside of the boot. Headed clear by Murdoch.
Not taking any chances there. I think the keeper was going to get it, but
The best way if in doubt. Hughes came out, but didn't seem to be much of a shout. Bailey, again this right hand side, tries to get the byline. Bit of strength this time from Martin. Summer signing, scored the winning goal in his debut against Beath.
aye, 1-0 win. Aye, by all accounts, he'd I think get man of the match as well.
If you are joining us for Cumnock, thank you. I hope you're enjoying.
But not too much,
Hopefully not too much by the end of the night. Good opportunity to say hello to Christy Sykes, a Cumnock native, Bankies Trust member. He'll be wearing his half and half scarf up in Aberdeen this evening. There'll be a corner kick. Good pressure there for Nicky Little. Murdoch felt he was maybe caught. Don't think it's any different to the one in McGonigal, in fairness, so it's a bit of early consistency for the refereeing team.
Yep. So you want to see just consistency from them.
Gallagher with the corner, the left hand side again. Looks for McLean, just goes over him. Little gets a touch on it. Cleared by Baird. Johnson tries to return. Green gets a touch. There's a wee pull there in McGonigal, but it's not enough to win any award. Great ball there from Bailey. Finds Gallagher again. McHugh trying to link up with Bilbo there. The balls went for a throw into Cumnock. 10 yards inside the Clydebank half on the right hand side. It's now 5 yards inside the Clydebank half. It's thrown long to a Solidor.
Kirky not happy about that.
I never heard them, honest.
I just seen the arms gone.
McCausland switches out to the left. Ferry. The delivery's poor.
I don't know what he was trying to do there, to be honest. It's not a bad switch of play for McCausland, and I don't think Tony McInally will be very happy with that cross into the box.
Well, we've had a goal. Rossvale are 1-0 up against Irvine Meadow. Fourth. It was an early goal. Rossvale hitting the head the woodwork there in the 4th minute, already a goal ahead, if Ayrshire Football News is to be believed. And at Cumbernauld, it's Cumbernauld 0, Largs Thistle 1. So there we go, there's all that talk.
Put the curse on Cumbernauld.
Troon 0, Rob Roy 1. A few early goals. In the PDM Bill Mace Premier Division.
Good defending by Ocean there.
I thank the
Oh.
official West of Scotland Football League for use of their fixtures and table graphics earlier as well. Thank you very much for that, guys. Doing a great job. Bankies with a free kick. McLean will take in the left back position. Goes short to Holmes. Switches play to Green. Green looks up. Slattery comes in short. Goes for a long option. Too much for McGonigal. Ferry heads out. Green loose with a pass there. Salador picks it up. Runs into trouble. Gallagher brings it back. Finds Holmes. Goes to McHugh. McHugh bursts into the Cumnock half. Cross is poor. Goes for a goal kick. Craig Holmes, God, obviously missed quite a bit of his Banky's career through injury. Couple of games into the season, I think he's had quite a positive impact.
He has, aye. And I've seen after we made positional changes on Saturday, we scored a goal, we ended up playing it right back to see the game out. So obviously a bit versatile as well, you know. He's been unlucky with injuries as well, hasn't he? You know, I think he's a player that the fans would like to see. You know, he's attack minded, good in the ball. But just shows you can slip in a defensive position as well if need be.
It's like the proverbial old it's like a new signing, you know, because he was out for that long.
Definitely, yeah.
Take the opportunity now to congratulate our silky midfielder Chris Black on his engagement at Kirsty. Fantastic news. Hope they're having a great time over there in Croatia. There's not a better way to celebrate than watching Bankies TV somewhere near Dubrovnik. So congratulations to Chris and Kirsty.
Congratulations, Blackie.
I still expect you to be allowed out on a Saturday. Bell delivers a free kick. Balls away. It's with Nicky Little, and I thought he was going to go with a shot. McCausland, his experience just comes in. We hear Slattery picks it up, bursts into the box. Little square. Oh, Slattery just couldn't find them. Good defending there for Ferry. Get back in just to clear. Slattery works hard, finds Gallagher still on the right hand side. Slattery with the cross. Can Little get on it? Oh, and it's just wide of the post. Great ball in there for Slattery, and Nicky Little's inches away from the opening goal.
Oh, it's close, isn't it? It's a good ball in for Joe. I thought Nicky was going to hit that one earlier, as you said. It didn't look far away, that connection there. It's a good ball across the face of goal earlier doors as well.
Good positive attacking intent for Clydebank. We'll start about 13 and a half minutes gone.
That we've started well.
Just maybe need to test the keeper. Well, Hughes goes long, but Banky's win again. There's Little, the keeper's off his leg. What a goal! Now that is absolutely Spike the Monkey. That is disgusting. Nicky Little, take a bow, son.
Absolutely amazing. What a goal.
Nicky looked up a few seconds ago at the start of that last build-up and looked for the goalkeeper, and McCausland obviously got in front of him. He's seen that he's obviously standing that wee bit off, but that's absolutely fantastic. That was so good. I don't even know who knocked the ball into him, but what a hit. Absolutely fantastic. And with 14 minutes in the clock, Nicky Little gives Clydebank the lead. It's his 97th goal in Clydebank colours. He's second of the season.
I don't know if he scored a better one, to be honest. He's 97. That is absolutely tremendous. Almost when he looked up 2 minutes ago, he thought he was too close to try it. That is absolutely tremendous.
It's fantastic, it really is. It just shows the quality that Nicky Little possesses. I'm stuck for words. You believe it? You believe it?
It doesn't happen very often.
Well, we're back underway. Cumnock on the attack, try to get back into it. We'll have a free kick there on the right hand side.
What a way to open the scoring.
If you've not done your donate a ticket yet, it's now worth that £25 super bonus just for the quality of that goal alone. So we're expecting to see about £15,500 on that by the end of play this evening.
That's well worth the admission money, and all. Absolutely. Still saying tremendous. I can't think of another word.
It's unbelievable. What a goal. What a goal. Cumnock, free kick on the right hand side. Will be taken by Bell again. He's taking most of the set pieces for that area. I think this is the third. Comes in, goes to the back post. McCausland get a touch. Donnelly under no pressure.
That's good defence for Kev Greeny, and he's not giving him a free header. I don't know if Kev got a touch on it as well, but it's good defending.
Just making sure that if you're not winning it, that you're not letting him get a clean connection.
Exactly.
McLean's pass, not great, but breaks for Little. He just can't find Gallagher, and Little having a wee stretch. I think he was maybe caught there.
A change in position for Nicky tonight. He's playing right up top.
I think with just the lack of available forwards, we've just had to chop and change things a wee bit. I know that there was a couple of wee niggles this morning. Certainly one or two guys in the 11 that I wasn't expecting to see. So, in a positive sense, as we thought they'd be missing completely. And of course, Mikey Bailey back in as well, which is good to see.
That's great to see Mikey back in the squad.
A few worries this morning that we didn't have any right back, so brilliant.
Big Ferguson's done well in there on Saturday.
I thought the back four were brilliant on Saturday, considering that we pretty much changed the whole thing. I know Kev played, but he'd been moved inside from playing right back.
Aye,
so it was a full, and both full backs, both young boys. So Fergus coming in for his debut, and Ocean on the other side. We know that Ocean can give the team, but it's brilliant to see him doing it.
So it was a young back four with big Matty McLean in there as well, you know. I think Kev's got the experience in there, but you're talking about a back four of what, 20, 22, 18 or something like that. Keeping a clean sheet, brilliant.
The positive thing being is that they never really looked like they were under real pressure, or they glided through the game, for want of a better word.
Aye, definitely.
Another healthy crowd inside Home Park this evening, brilliant to see. Thankfully the weather's held up. Don't know what it was like here this morning, but certainly further north it was wild. Here's Homer going with a long range effort. Goalkeeper not as far off his line this time, but still had a wee cheeky look over his shoulder. And Hughes happy to see that one sailing over. He'll go with a goal kick. Green returns a goal kick. Causland beats Little at the ball, lumped forward. Was it for a throw in now for Cumnock on the halfway line?
I think it's where Kirky's wanting it to be, right enough.
Yeah, they would not end up 5 yards away from where Kirky was. Apologies if you picked up any untoward language there.
Wasn't a cameraman.
Great pressing for Fraser Johnson. Big part of his game in that Bankies midfield.
Tremendous at it.
Murder clears only to Gallagher. He finds Johnson.
Hardly loses a
Come
tackle.
back inside with Holmes. The feet of Bilbo, just can't control. Come away, Fry steals it. Moves it to Ferry, to McCausland. He goes long. The flag goes up against Veach. He was on loan at Hurlford last season, if I remember right. I think I mentioned his name. First tweet of the evening from Andy Smith. Nice to hear from Andy. There will be no singing of songs until We've had a few beers. But thanks for the request. Baseball Scots want to see that goal again. Davey hopes that you've caught it on camera. I can exclusively reveal that he hasn't. Cumnock away, Sadler, nice touch into Bell. Looks for Martin, but he's shepherded out by Baird, and unbelievably the free kick comes, and that is absolutely no different to the one on McGonigal just in front of us a few minutes ago.
It's exact same, and one's a foul and one isn't it?
We touched on the positive consistency in the first 10 minutes of the game, and now we're seeing the other side of it.
I shouldn't have said that.
You know. Stuart Monroe's right. Nicky Little may actually be the best player in the world. There is a good chance that is correct. Free kick comes in for Cumnock. It goes to the back post. McLean manages to get a touch. I think it was Slattery that cleared to Gallagher. Back with Little. He looks for McGonigal. Baird stands strong and wins it.
Good pressure against for Fraser Johnson there. He's forced the guy to pass the ball back. 40 yards
the halfway line, yeah.
Brilliant.
Solid header from McHugh. There's only one man winning that. So let's see if we get any other goals around the league. Not seeing anything at the moment. Try and keep you up to date with anything that comes in. We'll probably miss a few. Tough luck. Say hello to Davey Flanagan as well. He was talking about joining us earlier on, so if you're watching there in South Shields, Davey, hope you're doing well.
Good evening, Flan.
Here comes Johnston. I think he thought about the long range shot, but he feeds in McGonigal and right foot comes across. That's another good save from Hughes. Great play for Johnson, wins the ball, pushes McGonigal in, coming in for the right hand side. Goes high. And Hughes is up to the task. It'll be a Bankies corner here.
A good
But
save
taken
for
by
the
Lee
keeper.
Gallagher. He goes short to McGonigal. Back to Gallagher. Delivers. Now Little at the back post, and it's 2!
God!
Fantastic! Gallagher McGonigal with a short corner. Hurlford are looking for offside. Great run by Little into the back post. Clydebank 2, Cumnock 0. Nicky Little's third goal of the season, and now it's 98.
Brilliant.
Another goal closer to the turn for Nicky Little. There's not many players in that club.
No, there is not. Well worked corner. Obviously, you can see it's been worked on the training ground. And Nicky's at the back post to put his 2-0 up.
Great movement, because nobody even tuned into the short corner. It nearly caught me by surprise, never mind anybody else. And we've got the best look in the house for it.
That's tremendous, tremendous. That's Moff will be delighted with that.
Delighted
That's
to
where
see
the boys
the
work
set
on.
piece come off.
Yeah,
It's
that's aye.
24 minutes gone here at Home Park, and it's now Clydebank 2, Cumbernauld United 0. Nicky Little with 2 goals. Green goes long, and it looks like a foul there, yep. Salador just a bit over keen and trying to win the ball from Green.
They're going to get frustrated now, Cumnock, aren't they? You know, they're 2-0 down. Going to have to try and going to have to go for it, basically.
They'll have to go for it now and try and get back into the game, and that'll maybe just open up some more opportunities for Bankies to get about them.
Hopefully.
And just to confirm, Davey Flanagan is watching the game, but I'll not be repeating his comments because we're only looking for good memories, Flan. So Great to hear from you though, mate. A little bit of wind interference coming through the microphone there. Apologies for that. Here's Slattery, comes up right hand side, can't deliver. Murdoch will clear it with Banky's throw in. Just in line with the new shed. McHugh takes to Slattery, goes short, exchange pass again. Slattery goes back to Holmes, cuts inside, looks up. He's got Bailey, sweeps it wide to McGonigal, just takes a tumble.
That's unlucky. It's a good idea by Mikey Bailey there to try and get Liam in very quickly. He just has a wee slip.
Just hearing that the match at Arthurle's been abandoned due to a serious injury in Connor Bradley, so we hope that Connor's okay. Best wishes to him. Never like hearing about things like that.
No, not at all. Guys have got their work in that to go to.
The bizarre offside flag here. I don't see any interference in the play itself. No. Such is life. See a big hello to Donny Reid. He's at home, I believe, with a nasty ankle injury.
Just run it off, Donny.
I think he was running. I think that's how he got injured.
No way Donny was running.
Hughes will get the game back underway. We're just 27.5 minutes on the clock. If you're just joining us, Banky's leading Cumnock 2-0. Both goals from Nicky Little. The first one, an absolute beauty. Comes Slattery. I'm not sure if that was a pass. Give him the benefit of the doubt. He was unlucky.
Maybe in his wrong foot. It's alright, they've gave us it back
Stay
anyway.
back. Oh, the sympathy vote. A bit scrappy there. Johnson looking to get it forward. Conley, if you're Tony McAnally, what's your thinking right now as a Cumnock manager?
How to get back into the game, because to be honest I've not troubled Clydebank at all. A couple of forays up the park, but absolutely nothing. There's no been any good play. They've no combined. They've no, to be honest, I can't see a game plan that they've actually got now. They're not playing out for the back. They're not. I'm not going to say they're not going. To me, they've not done anything at all.
The wee bards in the back of McHugh there for a solid dot.
You know, they're not trying to get the ball wide. They're not trying to put crosses in. They just seem devoid of ideals at the moment, which is maybe a credit to Clydebank because we're stopping them from doing those things.
I think with the positive start we've had, it's maybe upset any game plan they had. And then Nicky pulls one like that out when you think you've maybe weathered the storm.
I thought we started well the first 10-15 minutes. I thought we started well against Cumbernauld as well, but thankfully Cumnock didn't get the goal that Cumbernauld did. And we've kicked on, and Nicky's amazing strike.
Wasn't bad, was it?
I thought it was alright, aye.
If you're just joining us, Nicky Little has scored an absolute worldie tonight, and you'll be able to see it on Twitter at some point this evening.
If you pay a tenner.
Will they sign copies for a tenner?
DVD.
Davey will be doing the Nicky Little DVD, a one goal. There we go, he needs 2 for the turn and 4 to overtake Blair Miller and climb into 3rd place in the all-time goal scoring charts. Take the opportunity to mention Tony Moy as well, who's another great Bankies goal scorer back in the 60s. Sad to hear he'd passed away earlier in the year, never get the chance to pay tribute. Tony Moy scored 55 goals in 81 appearances for Clydebank between 66 and 68.
That's some record, isn't it?
It's fantastic, you know. How good must it have been back then to be watching guys like that?
Must have been brilliant, huh?
So our thoughts with Tony's family and friends. In terms of the current squad, the next goal scorer would be Ross McPherson. He's in 47, he's on the bench tonight. Cumnock to get something going. Murdoch goes long for a Solidor, flicks it down, nobody picks it up, breaks to Johnson. He goes home to the goalkeeper. The phrase I hate, going home. Donnelly goes long. McCausland beats Little. McHugh finds Slattery. Battles hard.
That's nice play
That's
there.
fantastic. And here comes Slattery inside to McGonigal. Good tackle there for Wilson. Ex-Hurlford player. Was sent off last season here, I believe, in the first match of the season.
That's right, yep. I think there's an own goal scored in that game, but I'm not mentioning who it was.
Nah, I will leave that. Bailey looks to deliver, takes a knock off Ferry. Ex-Girvan and Air player. Cumnock eventually win a throw in just in front of the Bankies technical area. Cumnock just can't make the ball stick, and Bankies are away again. It's Little, brings it down the edge of the box. He's got Slattery on one side, he just can't get it from under his feet. Cumnock will break. It's with Adam Martin, bears down the edge of the box, goes wide, finds Bell, and goes outside, delivers, comes off McLean. Green beats a Solidor, and McHugh with the speculative clearance. Comes to the back post, up with a goal kick, headed wide by Veach.
A wee bit of pressure there for Cumnock, but we've dealt with it well.
The opportunity to try and break and have a wee go. You know yourself, quick goal and the game changes completely.
Definitely.
Donnelly sets up the goal kick. We'll take the opportunity to look towards Friday night here at Home Park. God, start of the season for the under-20s.
Yep, first game for us, home to Ashfield. Really looking forward to it. Feel delighted for boys like Scott Carson and me Paul Mooney, who've been dying to get this going, get an under-20 development league for the west side of the country, and delighted for them. The boys are buzzing with a right good turnout of training last night, and after our win last Friday, we're quite happy about that.
Like you say, it's been a long time coming. Scott and Paul in particular worked really hard, and a big emphasis on the development and the Friday night football. So if you're at a loose end on Friday, why not get yourself into Home Park? Come watch under-20s. I'll tell you this, I've refereed them and there's some fantastic players there. None of them say the same thing about me, but that's the way it goes. But if you're free on Friday night, get yourself into Home Park, watch the under-20s.
Quarter to 8 kick off.
7:45. Donations at the gate. That's all. Donations at the gate. Nearly 35 minutes on the clock. Banky's still leading 2-0. Your tweets have dried up. Let's be hearing you. Let us know who's watching, where you're watching. If you got a couple of cans, if you bought a new telly, if you got the surround sound on just to listen to COD, let's be hearing it. Let's know that you're there, because if we don't think you're there, then there is absolutely no point in us being here. And if you're enjoying the patter, you're more than welcome to donate a ticket. I hope that you're enjoying the football more than the patter.
I'll donate a ticket to stop the patter.
And McHugh wins again. Looks for McGonigal, but it's pushed wide by Adam. He finds Ferry again. Great play there for Kev Green. Strong wins it back.
That's great defending, McKeville.
Just stood up there, never dived in, made it easy.
Showing his experience.
And a wave there for former Banky striker Eddie Higgins. Good to see Eddie here at home park.
That's always good to see the former players done. Seen Kyle Monroe done a few weeks ago.
He's done well at Hamilton since he went back. Premier League goal scorer.
Aye. I heard he was playing up front for him last week.
I think he's played nearly everywhere in goal. But in goal, sorry. And Bailey with a throw goes long, looks for Little, but it's easy for Ferry. Hurlford come away. Sodor runs through the middle. McLean stands strong. Goes through to Donnelly, he goes long, looks for Little. Looked like a bit of foul there. I think I mentioned Hurlford there. Got them in the brain. They've got that many guys that signed for Hurlford that I've mentioned it tonight that I keep talking about them. Of course it is indeed Cumnock we're playing. Apologies to all our friends in Ayrshire. This is me sober as well.
You couldn't spell Hurlford if you were drunk.
Couldn't spell sober. Apologies for that. The Banky's goal kick will be taken by Donnelly. He goes long. Holmes misjudges. Here come Cumnock again. Ferry's forced back to McCausland. He goes all the way back to the goalkeeper Hughes. Not many options. Goes long once again in the direction of Solidor. He beats McHugh, but it'll drift out for a Banky's throw in the far corner.
We just need to see the game out to half time now. Nothing daft. Stays at 2-0. I think Moff will be very happy.
7 minutes to get there. You'd be quite happy and quite comfortable and confident going in 2-0 up at the break. And here come Cumnock, and it's the opportunity. He's given a penalty. He's given a penalty. Martin on the wrong side. I think it was it Green?
No, it's Mikey Bailey.
It's Mikey Bailey. Green, not the guilty party. So Cumnock with the opportunity to get back in the game. God, just tempted fate there.
I'll just be quiet for now on, I think.
6 minutes to the break. I'm not convinced it was inside the box for here. It'll be interesting to see it again. However, reward's given, and Cumnock have the chance to half the deficit. So Solidor putting the ball on the spot. Jamie Donnelly stretches his legs. Solidor left footed, and Donnelly saves it. It's back with a Solidor, and it's a double save for Jamie Donnelly. Fantastic.
Brilliant,
fantastic. A Solidor with a chance to bring Cumnock back into the match. Donnelly dives to his right hand side, parries, gets up on the second ball. Fantastic. Bankies remain 2-0 in front, and we're 5.5 minutes to the break.
I never jinxed a thing. To be fair, that's well done by Jambo. He's guessed right, but he knows he's going the right way. It depends, depends what we know about him. And he's got quick enough to stop the rebound, which many times you've seen a forward then put a rebound on.
The Solidor's through again, and Donnelly comes out. This time he saves with the head. It'll be a throw in. Good confident goalkeeping there for the Bankies number 1.
That'll boost his confidence as well. I'm not saying he didn't have his loan confidence. Jambo's not loan confidence, I'll say that one. But I'll do him a world of good.
Solidor looks for the corner. Good defensive play for Gallagher. It'll be a goal kick. Get a good close up of Jimmy Donnelly in the second half here. I think I prefer it when we shoot this in second half. There seems to be a bit more excitement when it's right in front of you.
Is that because we were going, hadn't we? Try and get a goal last week, you think?
I'm not sure. It was exciting stuff.
If the game finishes the way it is, I'll not complain about shooting that way in the second half.
Donnelly with a goal kick. Looks for Gallagher. Takes it on his feet. Great touch. Back, the ball's into Little. Nice touch for Nicky. Looks up. Bilbo's on the far side. It goes into Johnson. Pirouette. McHugh. On the left hand side. Moves forward into Little. Back to Johnson. Looks up. Switches. Mikey Bailey. Back inside to Green. I think he's just keeping the ball. Johnson over to McLean. Goes long. McCausland reads it. Can't find Little. Drops to Holmes. Picks it up. Comes wide to McGonigal here on the right hand side. Left footed cross. Too much for Gallagher. It's headed clear by Baird. Bell picks it up. Good tackle by Johnson. Wins it back. Gallagher picks up. Looks. Goes on the right hand side. I thought he was going to come into Nicky Little. Delivers across. McGonigal at the back post. Just beaten to it. Good defensive play again for Ferry. Hurlford move forward. Wilson. Hurlford. I keep saying Hurlford. Why am I saying Hurlford? So two of the boys played for Hurlford.
Just the two?
Just two that I mentioned there. Cumnock.
Who are the Bankies playing tonight?
Must apologise. Be fair, their keeper after that first goal will be wishing we were playing Hurlford. Good solid tackle there for Wilson on McGonigal. There's a chance.
He's needing a little, is he?
That went all sorts of wrong. Just over 2 minutes to the break. I just want to keep this tight, see it out.
I'm saying nothing.
It's better that way.
I will say one thing, how good is that strip?
The strip's awesome. We were hoping to have them. The replicas here in mid-August. Have to apologise for the delay with the manufacturer, but the strip looks fantastic. Had some great feedback for the players and the sponsors so far. As soon as we've got them, we'll be in touch. We'll get them out to you. But the strip is fantastic. A big thank you to everyone who did buy a name. I'm sure you can't wait to get your top and scan it, find out where your name is or who it's beside. Oh no, I'm beside him.
That's what I'm saying now, you know what I mean, when I see the strip.
Bailey with the Bankies throw, goes long, looks for Little. McCausland reads it. Back to Bailey here on the right. Under a bit of pressure, goes back to Johnson, further back to Green, who knocks it forward, and he's found Little. Looks for the cutback. It's well read by Murdoch. Be a Bankies throw in, just 10 yards or so from the goal line, right hand side. Bailey will take. Goes to Slattery. Finds Holmes. Fry reads it, gets it clear. But it's maybe broke for Little. Oh, that'll be a corner kick. Yep, good decision. I'm not sure why they're looking at each other, because
pretty obvious.
Like McCausland just get the block on that. Not too much complaints either. Cumnock giving away the corner. Chance here for Lee Gallagher. McGonigal comes short again. Gallagher takes, looks for Green. That'll be another corner.
Is that the keeper that got that though?
I think so. I think the keeper got the punch on that. Green just making a nuisance of himself. Gallagher will take again. Again, it's low into the front post. Cumnock clear through Ferry. Finds Veach. And there we have it. Half-time whistle. Clydebank 2, Cumnock 0. Nicky Little, 2 first half goals. 14th minute, absolute worldie. And then 24th minute, knocks home the second, the back post with a well-worked corner between Gallagher and McGonigal. Colin, 45 gone, what do you think?
Well deserved for Bankies to be 2-0 up. Even with the spot kick that Cumnock got, I don't think they were deserved of a goal, you know. I thought we controlled the game very well. Nicky's goals, I think we're going to mention it a few times tonight again. Just
I think it'll be getting mentioned for a very long time. Absolutely fantastic. His 97th goal for a club.
And the corner as well, we got his second, it's well worked. I know the guys work on it in training, and it's great to see when it comes off.
Might have missed the first goal. Well, not missed it, but I found it hard to catch, follow it. So I'd actually want to watch it again.
We'll leave you for a couple of minutes. If you've missed that first goal, Big John's getting a leathering.
I don't know, I need to check. Let us know. Did I get you? Did I get it or not?
I've not seen any complaints on Twitter yet. So, 4-0-2-1 at half-time draw winner. Congratulations to the winner there. We'll be back in a few minutes' time. You just see the Clydebank 2007s now walking around with the wee trophy that they picked up. It's always good to see a Bankies team with silverware. Just having a wee walk around the park with their trophy. So congratulations to everyone at the 2007s on their trophy win. I never caught the trophy. Cod, do you know what trophy it is they won?
Sorry, I do not, no.
Apologies for that. We weren't expecting them to come on there, but well done to the boys. Hope they're enjoying their night. Seen one of them taking a tumble just beside the gantry just prior to half time.
And one of them found a fiver apparently as well, he was saying.
Oh, did he? I think I dropped a fiver, so if he gives me that fiver, we'll skip the highlights, see him falling.
Ah, well done, it's great to see you. Showing the academies on great hands.
That's what it is, you know, and it shows you all the different age groups, every one of them putting something into the game. Apologies there if you heard any untoward language. It's one of our former media team. Used to use the word former loosely, but it's becoming more and more solid. I hope Laura's listening. So there you see the 2007s getting their photo taken there in front of the new enclosure. Great to see.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Hopefully they've got a great future in front of them with Clydebank.
Well, hopefully we'll be seeing a few of them in the first team in the not so distant future. What we've got to do is look at Ocean, Matty, a few others, Ben Cameron. They've all been there and first team regulars. Ben obviously out on loan at the moment, but
no, definitely it's great to see, you know. Jamie in the bench as well. With a few boys up there. Martin Smith played against St Peters, so did Max, another goalkeeper.
Great to see.
It's great. It's a good pathway for the boys.
We'll leave you with the boys walking in the park. We'll be back in a few minutes' time for the start of the second half.
Oh, so the refs will go in for a wee break, but the players
Teams are back out. We're just waiting on the match officials. They have yet to join us. Not sure if there's any changes been made there. I don't think there are any changes for the Clydebank point of view. If you've not had a chance, get yourself onto Twitter. Scottish Footy Cards has retweeted Nicky Little's spectacular hit. It's now just been retweeted on our own account there. Thanks for grabbing that, Andy. Great to hear from Ronnie Murphy as well. Thanks, Ronnie. Excellent stuff as always. Great to hear that. Be much better if I can get the right teams involved, but it's a work in progress.
Huddersfield haven't been at their best today, to be honest.
No.
let's see it. It's the whole thing, okay. No, that's our time still. I don't take a kick. I just wasn't expecting to sort of everybody thing.
It does look like Cumnock have made a change. We'll get word of that for you in just a wee minute. Looks like Murdoch, maybe the player that's went off. If this fella turns around, we'll tell you who's replaced him. Getting a little bit darker here at home park, nothing like last week. Cumnock restart the match. Cosland lets it run back through at the goalkeeper. Goes short, substitute.
Sub.
Gets his first touch, number 14, so that's Berry that's replaced Murdoch at half time for the visitors, Cumnock. Aidan Berry, ex-Rangers and Kilmarnock youth team player there. Banky's free kick over on that right hand side. Gallagher will take it. We'll just say hello to Dahav McGongle. Hope he's watching in. Nice to know that he's doing okay for himself.
Hello, Dahav.
Gallagher's delivery easily won at the front post and Hurlford break. Hurlford have done it again. Cumnock break up this left hand side. Well, comes right across to Solidor, but Craig Holmes comes in, tidies up nicely. Wilson gets in front of the clearance for Cumnock. Ocean calm and collected there. Salvador putting under a bit of pressure. Elgin City striker, I believe he once scored against the UCS team for the Jimmy Johnson Academy. So there you go.
As long as it's just a UCS team he's scoring against.
Obviously wasn't when I was manager, because everybody scored against him when I was the manager, and here he comes. The opportunity there. Now the flag goes up, and I'm not sure how much he actually saw that, because it seemed to be very late and he wasn't within 6 yards of that as the ball went over.
How can the linesman see through players to know that ball went out?
One thing seeing through it, but when you're 6 yards for the goal line as well, you're guessing. And I should know, I've guessed an awful lot.
I have seen you guess an awful lot.
I just got there before you did. Wee shout out to my brother over in Switzerland. Ross is tuning in.
Good evening, Ross.
I'm not sure if young Ryan's still up with him. It'll be 9:30 over there. Corner comes in, it's right on top of Donnelly. Good punch. Ball comes back, Berry heads over. Of course, the old ancient joke there. Ross knows the full time score because he's an hour ahead of us. Apologies if you're still seeing the donate a ticket banner. Davy Brockett's fell asleep.
Oh, it was his birthday the other day. Give him a break.
Daniel, my son, tuning in as well, is asking if I'm sober and if I know who's playing. Yes, I'm sober, and clearly I don't know who's playing.
It's a naughty step when you get up the road there.
I think I was getting booted when I got up the road, aye.
I was meaning you, no,
Aye.
no Daniel.
Hurlford are of course at Glenafton this evening, so apologies with the constant confusion. Hurlford here later in August, I think it's the 14th. Hurlford come to Home Park. No, it's not, it's Irvine Meadow. I'm talking nonsense, 18th of September. Hurlford in the brain.
Get all the extra teams confused, don't you?
There's a joke in there somewhere, but I'm not saying it. There's a wee tweet in for David Jones down in Northumberland. Always good to hear from you, David. Another family member there, my brother Stuart, he's tuning in. Looking for shout outs to Uncle Jerry. Be a throw into Cumnock on a halfway line. He goes long to a Solidor. Almost 5 minutes into the second half. Green stands strong. I did think there might have been a wee foul there, but Cumnock will get the corner.
I think he's probably just gave a corner now, so he never gave a free
I
kick.
think so,
Yeah.
aye. I think Green had a wee hold of a Solidor there. Say hello to Rodney Marshall, he's tuning in as well. I think he's somewhere over in the northeast, east coast. Corner comes in, Johnson wins it at the front post. Slattery clears it with a throw in to Cumnock on the right hand side. 12 yards on the goal line. McCausland looking to take it.
Good evening, Rodders.
Give Gordon Finlay a wee shout as well. He's watching from his truck up there in Stonehaven. Cumnock have won a corner here on this right hand side.
Hello, Fizz. I hope you're keeping well and everything's okay in your truck tonight.
The corner here will be taken by Bell. Drives it in, but Mark McLean,
That's a brave header.
brave header. There's a
feet up
foot
there, aye.
flying. Corner comes in, looked like that could have been an offside there. It's over the bar by Ferry. Looked in an offside position, but that ball was delivered. Donnelly goes long with the goal kick. Coming up to turn it forward. Bailey snatches at the clearance. Wilson tries to knock it forward. Craig Holmes has went down there. Looks like a sore one, but Johnson picks it up. Finds Slattery across the halfway line to Gallagher. Bell wins it back.
Homer's went down,
Fry.
but nobody need him now.
It's McCausland. Look, rolls it in. I think that's Wilson on the ball. Rolls it into Veach. Veach got up the right hand side. Ocean clears it. Holmes is back on his feet, thankfully. Wasn't he down for too long? Good solid tackle for Gallagher, but it breaks kindly for Baird. He moves it inside, exchanges passes, gets it back. Adam Martin in the overlap, delivers a cross. Back post header just goes wide. A wee warning shot there to Bankies.
Yep, that's a great cross from Martin. Whipped it right in with pace. And I think the big centre forward, Salvador, will be disappointed he's not hit the target.
I'll be looking to hit a target or test Donnelly at least. Next, Clyde, Queen's Park, Albion Rovers striker. Was it Elgin City last season, I think?
Yep, he was. Scored on Saturday from the spot. So hoping somebody tipped off Jambo the way he was going to go. Maybe went the same way as Saturday and We've sussed it out.
There's a wee pushing Nicky there, but nothing given. Bankies will have a throw in front of the Cumnock dog out there on the right hand side. Comes into Holmes. Holmes moves it forward. Johnson, don't see this very often, but he's beaten the ball, but Bankies won it back quickly. It's Holmes, finds Gallagher, goes outside him. Good advantage played by the referee. Holmes goes to the byline.
It's a heavy
It's
touch.
heavy touch, but he's won it back. Gallagher's there to take it. It's back with Holmes, delivers the cross with his right foot to Little at the back post. It's just bounces into the hands of the goalkeeper. Never got the connection he was looking for, Cod.
No, it's good defending again. When I spoke about Kev Green earlier on, getting up there with the Cumnock attacker that couldn't see exactly who it was, but never gave Nicky Little a free header there.
It's here for Cammy McNeil over there in Fife. He's 38 buns, 53 cheese. I think that message has went the wrong way. I think that's the Morris roll order, so nice to hear from you, Cammy. You may want to check your sent messages.
Sends up a couple of rolls and sausage, can't he?
Official food supplier to Bankies TV.
Aye, go
Sounds
for it,
good.
go for it, go for it, Cammy.
Another great cross comes into the back post, and this time it beats Donnelly. Header from Veach, and from nowhere, Cumnock are back in this match. 10 minutes into the second half. It's a great ball and a great header.
Yep, both great, as you say. It's a great cross, whipped in. And the boy Veach doesn't look the biggest in the world either, but and he's went and won the header.
Jim Wright's correct, you know. Cumnock, Cumbernauld or Hurlford. Well, it's definitely Cumnock that are back in the game. And here come Cumnock on the attack again, but Green solid in the centre there, heads clear. Martin keeps it in over on the Cumnock left. They come inside. Gosling gets it forward. Now it's with Baird on this right hand side. Moves forward. Rolls in Veach. Return pass isn't great. Baird will win the throw in.
Not what we wanted, no, and obviously never want Bankies to lose a goal, but they've got a wee bit between their teeth now.
This gives him the opportunity now to put that wee bit of pressure on.
Yep, wasn't it the best start of the game for either team? I thought, you know, it was
A scrappy few minutes
Aye,
until that half chance for Nicky to back post. But no, credit to Veach because he's bulleted up by Donnelly
he did, eh?
and changes the game.
Yep, and I think it was a pace in the cross as well that he's got a good connection on it, and it's gave Jambo no chance.
Everything about it was brilliant. No cross, pace,
Yep,
great area, fantastic header.
Aye.
Hats off.
there's no way Jambo's coming out for that. He can't come out for that one.
Come forward again, but breaks to Holmes and he's driving forward. And he's fouled there by Wilson, and surely we'll have the first card of the evening. Second card of the evening. Is there never
Yellow card for penalty.
What did he go yellow at the penalty? I never picked up on that. Was that yellow at the penalty? Apologies. Second yellow of the evening.
For Hurlford.
First for Hurlford. Clown. Of course, Mikey Bailey picking up the yellow card at the penalty award in the first half. You get what you pay for here at Bankies TV, and that's not a lot.
Or we'd be at the door if he did.
If you are wanting to pay, you know how to do it. Donate a ticket. Keep these streams as cheap and friendly as we can. We don't want to go down the pay-per-view route, but you have to think of the financial impact it could have on the club. So if you're in a position, chuck a couple of quid in, and you get to listen to us again next week. How good's that?
Brilliant, isn't it?
I think so.
Better let the customers know so they don't tune in that day.
It'll be the first game where we don't take into anything. McLean goes long, looks for Little on the left hand side. Good defender for Baird again. Gets it clear, it goes to Gallagher. Comes in to Johnson, back to McLean. Goes long again, but Baird reads it. Cumnock move it forward.
Baird's had a decent start to the second half. He's been up and down the flank and he's defended well.
Ball lumped forward. Ocean will deal with it. Sticks it high in the air. Little gets across. Unlucky not to bring it down. Good battle in the midfield there for Johnson and Wilson. Two players of similar stature. Ball breaks in favour of the Cumnock rear guard. Hughes goes long. He's found Baird. Can he keep it in? He does. He moves up this right hand side. Feeds it in.
That's great defending for Mikey Bailey. He's come in for right back and covered because the defence has had to move over. Brilliant stuff for Mikey.
If he doesn't get that, it's a Solidor sticking that in the net. A wee substitution coming for Cumnock. It'll be Wilson going off. He's being replaced by Fotheringham. Corner comes from Bell in the middle. Green wins it. 8 yards out. Ball's returned. Again, I thought there might have been the chance of offside there. Bit scrappy, ball's broken for a goal kick. I thought when that ball came back in, was it Ferry looked in the offside position at the back post? But
he did.
your angle's just that wee bit off sort of centre, so
That is off
could
centre.
be wrong.
It's the same lines, isn't it?
And now we'll have the first Bankies change of the evening. Looks like Cammy McClare's coming on for McGonigal. Well, good 60 minutes into Bilbo's legs. Great start to the game, maybe tiring a wee bit, Cod.
Definitely, been out for so long, and an hour a night will do him a world of good, you know. Back training as well, but an hour a night, 20 on Saturday, 20 on Friday night, it's all looking good for Bilbo.
I think for where he was to where he is now, at the turn of the year, you know, you'd be delighted with that.
Yep.
It was great to see his old man jumping about daft when he stuck that ball in the net with 10 minutes to go on Saturday.
Aye, you would be as well if you were his old man, wouldn't you?
Baird just gets a touch. Gallagher looking a promising position there. McHugh take the throw in. Looks as though he's maybe in line with 18-yard box. Goes into Johnson, he hooks it. Goes through the goalkeeper. Keeps it in play.
I just think we need to up the game a wee bit now. Look, I think Bankies have went a wee bit flat. They've obviously got a bit, you know, they've got a bit of confidence from their goal and that now. But I think we need to start playing the way we did in the first half.
There's Little going up the right-hand side. The ball's played off him. Biberi, it'll be a Cumnock throw-in.
Is he caught Lucky in a...
Lucky Nittle.
They caught him in a follow through there.
He might have done, and I think he's just played the ball off him, and Nicky's maybe just run into that outstretched foot. No malice intended, I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
Bailey wins the header, so McClare gets his first touches. Finds Slattery. He goes wide to Little.
Oof.
McClare, goalkeeper spills Hughes there. McClare almost with the opportunity. Hurlford go. Hurlford come not go long again. You've got Hurlford in the brain. Always a good day out there at Blair Park.
I wonder who you'll say when Hurlford plays. What are you going to call him?
Bailey wins a throw in. Is that a free kick he's given?
It's a free kick.
Free kick.
Free kick.
So Bailey will take the kick. It's he who was fouled on a halfway line. Right side of the park, looks for options. Homer comes short, the ball goes into the penalty area. 2 centre half go up, drops to Gallagher, no, left hand side, edge of the penalty area, goes to the goal line. Squeezed backwards, keeps close control, finds McHugh. He beats Baird at the second attempt, goes to the goal line himself, plays the pass into Johnson. It's with Slarry now, it's a free kick there. That was McCausland that caught Slarry, and he also goes into the book. Third yellow card of this evening, 64th minute. Gallagher sets it up. The free Chris Gentles moves the ball back. Gallagher delivers. McLean's in there, but it's cleared. Slatty looks to bring it down, and it's with Johnson. Goes wide, great ball to Gallagher on the left. Cuts it back to McClare. Turns. Gallagher gives him an option. Tries to go inside to Baird. Breaks to Gallagher again. He gets it in the air. Goes all the way. Little has it. The far touchline. Goes back to Johnson. Back further to Bailey, who knocks it inside to McClare. His touch is strong, but he looked to be fouled. Ball's coming across. Oh, what a save! Lee Gallagher gets on the end of that. Hughes, fine stop. He's low at the post. Now Cumnock come forward. They're looking for the foul by Johnson. Nothing's given. Don't think there was anything in that. I think Johnson was just strong. We're going back. McClare's remained down for the earlier challenge. Didn't signal any sort of advantage there, so I don't think he was going to give a free kick. I never noticed. I might be wrong.
Yeah,
the cards come out, so shows you that I wasn't paying any attention. Not sure who the offender is. Hopefully he'll turn around and give us a number. Did certainly look like a strong challenge on Cammy. Greg Ferry that goes into the book.
It was a good save for Kieran Hughes there. Thought Lee was going to put his 3-1 back ahead, but fair play to the keeper, that's a good save.
He does well. Good advantage then by the referee, unbeseen to me, by me. Ball well delivered. Gallagher just can't prod it over the line. Game restarts with a drop ball.
Well, we're looking to make a change as well. I'm not sure, is it corner Linus maybe? Or can't see that far up. I've got my specs on.
Thankfully McClare returns to the field, so definitely some form of substitution coming from Clydebank.
I think it might be McKinley.
I think it looks like Hamish McKinley. Looks set to be the next change. Ball doesn't break for McClare, but he wins his second one. Bit of strength. Little plays inside to Johnson. Good tackle. McCausland clears to the halfway line. McHugh picks it up. Finds Gallagher wide on the left. McHugh getting the overlap. Gallagher comes inside to McClare. Skips by one, skips by two, and the shot, I think it was blocked. I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's a block in there, definitely.
Just a wee rise in the intensity again.
Yeah, we needed it.
Peg come back a wee bit and try and get some of the initiative back. But here they come. A Solidor. His touch isn't great, but he skips by McLean, who's taken it by the near side assistant here. Great tackle for McHugh. A little bit chance your centre half, Scott, when the assistant takes him out the game.
I think the boy just get by Matty, just a wee touch on it, just right at the very end, and then the assistant just decides to put a tackle on.
Bell will take the corner kick here on the near side. It's for the penalty spot. It's a Solidor. Gets the connection, but it was past the rear post.
Centre forwards had a better second half than they did their first half. More influence in the game at the moment.
Referee just telling Jamie Donnelly he wants to see things sped up a little. I think it was one of the crowd that maybe kicked the ball further away, a bit harsh on the Banky's goalkeeper. Takes a kick for the right side of his goal area, up the right hand side. Slattery beaten in the air, knocked forward by Fry. Green wins the header again. Now it's with Veach, the right hand side. He skips inside. Good recovery play there for Cammy McClare. Good defensive battling. I think it's went for a throw in over there, right by the corner flag. McCausland comes up. McLean picks him up. Green spare. Looks like Green will win it. Does. Clears. Outside the box. Returned by Fry. Finds a Solidor. And a shot for Fotheringham. Right at Donnelly. He takes his time. Veach makes him pick it up.
There's a free header at the edge of the box for the Cumnock player there. I thought somebody should have been putting some more pressure on him. It's put us back under pressure and they've got the shot in it, Jamie there.
I think when Green wins the first header, you're looking for everybody to be on their toes and defend that second ball.
Definitely. You don't want that to happen. You don't want Cumnock to be picking up second balls.
Offside against the Solidor, coming for the offside position. And now Bankies will make that change. It's McKinley. He'll go on for the last 20 minutes. He'll replace Craig Holmes, who I would say has had another fine game.
Aye, he has. Yep. He's done well.
Substitution for Clydebank. Hamish McKinley replaces Craig Holmes.
I'm not sure, but I don't know if that'll mean Nicky dropping in a wee bit and maybe Hamish going up
Hamish
top.
going up top.
Or might be a change in formation.
It looks like he's just going to play off Nicky.
Yep, aye.
McLean's ball's not great. Hughes picks it up, gets play underway again. Goes out to McCausland, comes out to this right hand side, goes long. McLean wins that under no pressure. Here comes Baird again for the visitors. McLean kicks it at the road, it finds McKinley, just can't get it under control. McCausland steps in to clear up again.
Done Mikey Bailey. I think
Mikey
Mikey's had
Bailey
a solid game himself.
wins it back, finds McClare. McClare can't return the favour. Mikey's been outstanding again tonight. First start of the season, so it's good to see him back.
Aye, definitely. You know, first game back's been very good.
A free kick for a Philby. A Solidor on Green over on the far side. Members of the enclosure make their feelings known.
I thought Hamish coming on might have got a bit more boos or whatever for the Cumnock fans being an ex-Talbot guy, but a bit quiet.
Donnelly will take a free kick. Long up that right hand side, looks for McClare. Goes over him. Cumnock clear, but Johnson knocks it forward again. Little wins the corner kick. Gallagher will take the corner over on that far side. Good to hear from Adam Cairns. Another one of our referees. Gallagher delivers all the way to the back post. Green wins. Seems to have been headed clear. Slattery gets it back to Gallagher, but he slips. Cumnock try to break. Slattery does well, sees it out. Wins the throw in.
Kev Green's done well at the back post there.
Not sure who got the header to take it away for danger. Gallagher's done this time, might require treatment. Ball's back in play. Johnson knocks it forward. Bit of hot potato in there at the moment.
Scrappy second half, innit?
Here come Cumnock again. McHugh does well. Just can't keep it in. He concedes the corner.
So maybe just
Salvador
put up the park before
does
that.
well. The Cumnock corner will be taken by Adam Martin here on the right hand side. He delivers, penalty spot again. It's a header, it's just over the bar. I think it was Greg Ferry with the header this time.
It's another guy, it's not the tallest guy in the picture, and he's won a header.
Another wee warning for Bankies. Just over 15 minutes left to play. Cumnock making their third change of the evening.
Jambo's no happy there, and rightly so. It's another free header.
Owen Bell being replaced in the 75th minute. I think that's Jamie Conn that's come on. A message in for Lynn. She's enjoying the Mad Bush Bar hot tub this evening. Got the iPad or whatever it's called. What a way to do it. Home brew, hot tub.
It's alright for some, I tell you.
Also nice to hear from Andy Watson as well. He of Grampian Hospital Radio fame every Saturday morning 9 to 11. Regular Banky shoutouts. You'll get that in all good radio apps.
Nice fella.
Great fella, and he's coming to visit us when we host Largs in 10 days' time. So offside flag will surely go up here against Veach. It does. Again, another wee warning for Bankies, just getting that wee bit caught out.
It's been a strange second half, I think. They've Cumnock's obviously
Another
getting into it, but
great crowd inside Home Park this evening, Cod. What do you think?
oh, it's brilliant, brilliant once again. Can't wait to see the first Saturday crowd in here. Hopefully it'll be a great day and it's packed to the rafters.
Fingers crossed, it'll be great. Saturday, 7th August. Largs Thistle here. And if you want to catch us in the Largs Thistle game, make sure you donate a ticket this evening. I keep banging on about it, but it's the only way we'll be able to keep this service coming for you. I'll even try and get the right teams. McKinley moves forward to win the throw in. Have to give Eddie Cairns a shout out as well. Slattery picks up at the edge of the box, cuts into his right foot, just too much on it. Nice idea. Seeing if there's any other goals here. So we're reading that Rutherglen have missed a penalty. Fraser in the 70th minute. Nope. Pollock missed the penalty. Fraser in the 70th minute. 60 seconds later he was red carded. Unsure of the scoreline. We'll try and get that for you. Here comes Gallagher. Great shot off the post. Fine run. That deserved a goal.
Definitely did.
Bankies won it back. Slattery inside to Johnson. Back to Slattery on the left hand side. 10 yards inside the Cumnock half. Finds McClare. McClare looks to be bundled over, but Mr. Gentles isn't interested. McCausland picks it up and goes long. Looks for a Sadler. Bailey beats him to it. Finds McKinley. Knocks it to Gallagher on the right hand side, but Solidor solid.
Was he
Wins
getting
the
past
ball
Fraser
back.
Johnson there, was he?
No chance. No chance. And it looks like
That's Fraser. It's not.
it's Johnson. It's done. Maybe a wee clash of knees there. Always a pleasure to hear Freddie Kearns. It's a pity that some of his messages can't be read out on air. Bonnet 0, Kilwinning 6. That'll cement Kilwinning's place at the top of the table. It'll be 4 wins for 4. Barring a late
Convincing result.
finish.
Convincing result, that.
Beath 1, Darvel 1. Good solid tackle for Green there. Solidor trying to get up that left hand side.
The big guys are coming up for us. If
Chance
there's
for
any doubt, it's just getting launched in here.
Cumnock to put on some late pressure. We're just touching the 80th minute of the match. The throw in comes in. Breaks.
Well done, Jambo. Davy
The
Green as well.
opportunity
Won the
for
header.
Con
Well
there.
done.
Green won the first header. Con gets the shot away. Not the best. Donnelly down low to his left.
I think I said Davy Green. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin, it.
Had a fine match in the testimonial last week. Rossvale 1, Irvine Meadow 2. Meadow taking the lead in the 58th minute. Lead side 1, Talbot 3. Not sure how up to date these results are. This is a wee scroll through Twitter. McLean wins a header. Salvador waiting for a slip. McClare knocks it long. McKinley chases. You win a throw in from Berry.
That's well done, McCam. He's just put a wee ball over the top into the corner.
A good zone, makes a defender
Yep.
have to play it somewhere. Nine minutes of normal time left here at home park. Bankies still leading 2-1, 2 first half goals for Nicky Little. First one's a cracker. Have a wee look on Twitter if you want to see what's probably the goal of the season. It'll take something special to beat that. Jamie Donnelly saving a first half penalty from Smart to Solidor before the visitors pulled one back through Veach. Fine header for the cross for the left hand side. Cumnock go long. McLean beats a Solidor. Breaks for Bailey, who knocks it long. Cumnock return it. Claims for a foul. It's definitely a push in Little's back there, but nothing given. There's only the two hands to be fair. Bailey solid again. And Gallagher with a beautiful touch. He's unlucky. Ball just is it for the throw into Cumnock over on that left hand side, close to the Cumnock technical area.
We're going to throw everything that is now into the last 10 minutes. Hopefully we can catch him on the break, put the game to bed.
Laurie O'Neill correcting the official Clydebank Twitter that stated that Gallagher's shot came off the woodwork. Lawrence O'Neill wants to remind you that it's metal work. I think we've had wooden posts since we left Colbowie, Davy, but we knew what you meant. Another
tackle.
Fantastic tackle for Kev Green there over on the left hand side. Adam Martin nearly ended up in farm foods.
To be fair, he's just get back up and gone with it.
Got on with it. And that's what you want to see players. You know, you're going to
Definitely.
these challenges.
Yeah.
Get on with it. Come on,
Yeah.
big boys.
That was a Premier League that would be rolling about in the ground for 10 minutes.
We're going to VAR. Good defending for Gallagher. Forces Ferry at the park with Banky's throwing. 20 yards from the goal line over on the right hand side. In the Banky's half. Chucks it long. Ferry wins. Finds a Salvador, he knocks it on, but there's nobody waiting. Clearance towards Little. Goes to Baird. Cumnock moving forward over on this right hand side. Nice passage of play. Baird's away and he faces up McHugh, cuts inside. Con finds a Salador, but Gallagher gets enough on it, forces big striker back towards the halfway line. Cumnock lump it forward. And Green will surely shepherd out for the throw in. I wasn't sure what was going on there, and you can't see just because of the goalpost from where we just stood, so wee bit of silence there.
I thought it hit off Kev before it went out, but we'll gladly
We'll take
that
it.
throw in.
We'll take it. Still got a few shirts available for sponsorship for £100. You want to get your name in the match programme on the website. Individuals or companies, check out the website. Here comes McLean, bursts into the Cumnock half on the left hand side. Into the penalty area, cuts inside. Baird puts in the challenge. I'm not sure what's been seen here. I think it's came off referee Mr. Gentle, so it'll be a drop ball, return to the team in possession. And they go along. Good bit of strength from McLean. Sees off a Solidor and finds Slattery. Tries to move up the right hand side, but Baird reads it, cuts it out. Cumnock have the ball again. With Adam Martin over on the left hand side, but good tackle for Johnson, solid stuff.
Five to go, we need to see it out now. I don't think we're going to create much. I think we're going to have the pressure on us now. It's going to have to be good defending for the boys.
Being strong and winning these throw-ins and blocking the second balls, and that one just goes
that's
wide.
Another one at the edge of the box.
You know, we're winning the first balls, but
Yep.
Cumnock, I think I've had 3 shots a goal for the last 3
Yep, knockdowns.
throw-ins,
Aye.
knockdowns, yeah. Just need to tighten things up a wee bit, get into this last 5. It also means you've got just over 5 minutes if you want to donate a ticket. It's all greatly appreciated. As I keep telling you, we'll keep this service running as long as we can, but we need your support on that. If it's £1, if it's a tenner, every penny counts. I'll keep the treasurer off my back. Cumnock have the throw in over on the right hand side. They go long again, but it goes to Green. Again wins the header, but here come Cumnock, they've moved it over. It's a Solidor coming in from the right hand side. It looks to turn McHugh out. That'll be a Bankies free kick, and that'll be
That's
a
a
card.
late challenge,
Yes,
aye.
a Solidor. A rash one on Mark McLean there.
Great defending for
Great-
Big Mark.
Great defending, but a stinking follow through there for the big English
Oh
striker.
no, it's bad. It's bad.
I think I said English is Nigerian. I must apologise. I've never apologised so much in my life as I have tonight.
The big English forward for Hurlford.
I think we're banned for a return game allowed in town. He knows about Hurlford though.
Mark McLean getting a bit of treatment here, so it'll probably be a few minutes added on. I think Kira's been on 3 or 4 times this second half.
I think she has, aye.
I think she's earning her money.
He doesn't have to be off the park, does he? Because the guy was booked.
I think due to the length of time that he's needed treatment, it's one of the things that should be quick, assess it, treat it quick, but if it takes up a couple of minutes then
Alright, right.
you're looking to get him off. So we'll get back on the balls in play. Seen a different interpretation of that law last night, so again it's just down to referees sometimes. Donnelly takes the kick, McLean can come back on. It is one of the sillier things in the book. The referees under there to like the laws of the game, they're there to apply them, Cod. Kev Green goes into the book now.
It's amazing how that boy got up very
A
quick.
tackle, you know, as soon as the card comes out, he's away. He is hobbling. 88th minute there, yellow card for Kev Green. I think that's our 6th caution of the evening. So we head towards
Not even been that a dirty game
the
either.
last minute of play. No, it's just got a wee bit tousy at times, I think. Here comes a Bankies change. It'll be Jamie Darroch will come on for Gallagher.
Well, he's been good today. I thought he had a very good first half.
Deserved a goal. His effort to
He
come off
did.
the post. Great delivery for the Nicky's header, the second
Yep.
goal.
Aye.
Darroch will come on, shore up the rear guard for the last few minutes. They'll make it 40 seconds plus additional time. Could be looking at 2 or 3 minutes minimum.
I think there's going to be at least 2 or 3.
So
Big
the
Kev
Causland
Green
leaves
again.
one in big green there, but two good centre halves battling away.
Aye. Not bad at all.
Cumnock go back towards the goalkeeper. The ball come long. McLean clears. Cumnock putting a bit of pressure on as we get into these last few minutes. Johnson
So
finds the loose ball, leathers it
Fine.
up the right hand side.
I thought Savage maybe done that to start with.
So there's a wee foul there on McHugh, but the ball goes on and Salador runs onto it.
Dives.
There's absolutely nothing seen there. Hopefully,
I thought the big centre forwards dived up.
I never seen anything in it. It just seemed to go down, but hopefully the referee's okay there.
Aye, hopefully the ref's alright. Took one right to the face there.
He's not the first referee that's been down at Home Park. Surely he'll know about the last.
That's available on YouTube.
Certainly looked like a sore one. Neil Matheson was ready getting his kit on there for the last minute.
Have you your kit off, Neil?
So we're a minute over time. The referee sets up free kick. He looks fit to recover. It's good to see. It looked like a heavy blow.
He's still waiting his face.
Coming up with a free kick. Comes off the wall. Stays strong. Ball's delivered, but surely an offside here. There looked like about 4 of them in an offside position there, but thankfully Donnelly gathers the header. We're just hearing tonight's man of the match. No shock, it's went to Nicky Little. 2 first half goals. I keep saying it, but get yourself on Twitter because that first one is an absolute peach. Donnelly goes long with the free kick. No, the free kick wasn't a free kick. Kick for hand, didn't he?
Kick for hand.
That's because I know it should have been offside. Refereeing a different game in my head.
I'm hoping the linesman that gave it,
In my head, it's
if need be.
Hurlford we're playing. Solidar comes up the right hand side again, cuts back inside on McHugh, turns him inside out. McClare doubles up. Nothing silly. Solidar's looking for it.
He's hit the deck again.
You know, he's stayed
He's
on.
already been booked.
Ball's
I thought
cleared.
he dived for the first one, and he's definitely gone down looking for that there.
Just over 2 minutes of additional time played. Cumnock will come forward again. Berry is over the right hand side. They'll be looking for the free kick again.
They've got it.
They've got it. We're quite far away, but I think Adam Martin was playing for that. And who can blame him? 2.5 minutes of additional time now played. Hughes will take the free kick for the halfway line. Cumnock goalkeeper. They've got almost everybody in the edge of the Bankies penalty area. Jamie Darroch wins, clears, falls to Fry. His touch is poor. There'll be a Bankies throw in over there in front of the Roadsiders enclosure. Bankies director Frank Hotchkiss returns the ball to play.
And has a wee wave.
Anybody that knows Frank knows his eyesight's not the best these days.
We're just getting to Mikey so he could have a run up the line to throw it long.
Bailey takes the throw in towards the halfway line. Kinley knocks it forward. Slattery. And here's the opportunity for
offside.
Little.
Offside.
Couldn't have been much in that.
No.
An indirect free kick to the visitors. Cumnock will lump it forward again. 48 minutes and 45 seconds played in this half by my watch. Hughes goes long and Bailey can't get there. Why he was left with two is beyond me. Comes to the back post. It's really shoddy Martin on the right hand side there. Mikey Bailey's left with two, and I don't think you can put any blame on him there for misreading where that ball was going.
No, you can't, but you know what, it was clever for Cumnock because we thought that's coming straight down the middle and they've just went down the left hand side. They've switched it. Aye, the keeper's done clever. Done cover. He's done well there. He's been clever.
Thankfully it comes to nothing. It'll be a goal kick to Bankies. It's now 4.5 minutes almost over.
I don't think he can be much on. No, it's got to be.
So
Got to be his whistle now.
Donnelly will take it to the right hand side of his goal area. Goes long. Referee puts his whistle in the mouth. Another 3 points for Bankies. Clydebank 2. Cumnock 1. Made hard work here. An impressive first half opening. Nicky Little's wonder strike. Added a second before a half hour with a header. A Solidor's penalty saved by Donnelly a couple of minutes before half time. 2-0 at the break. Veach pulls one back with a bullet header. Great bit of play for Cumnock. First time they really threatened properly in the match. The game kind of did peter out a wee bit after that. It was a bit scrappy at times. Gallagher's late effort off the post.
It did peter out. I don't think they put us under that much pressure and they were getting clear-cut chances. I thought we defended very well. I thought Big Kev Green was outstanding at the back for us today. Mikey Bailey as well. Thought we deserved the win. If you're going to look at over the chances in 90 minutes, you know, they can say they've missed a penalty, but I thought we were by far the better team over 90 minutes.
In the second half, a few scares, a few half chances for headers, for set plays and things like that, but you know, I think on paper, over 95, 96 minutes, a better team has picked up the 3 points.
And momentum's going, we're unbeaten in 4 now, so good start, I think.
I think Moff will be happy with how we started the game, maybe a wee bit disappointed as to how we let them back in, but like you say, it's 3 points and it puts us above Cumnock certainly in the table, and maybe a few others. A couple of results coming in. Rutherglen 1, Pollock 2. Let's just come in. Luger 2, Lesmahago 5. Doesn't really affect your division.
Who's the Hurlford score?
Rossvale 3-1 down to Irvine Meadow, I believe. Not sure what else is going on. I'm not going to keep you too long. It's midweek. I've got a long drive up the road. Colin, Trooning Saturday.
Aye, well, we've got to get into that game with confidence. We've won our last 2. We're unbeaten in 4. We're defending well as well. That's one of the main things, you know. I know Jambo will not be happy, never got a clean sheet tonight, which every keeper always never happy, but it's not as if we're shipping goals, you know. I think we're defending actually well. You know.
Defended well. There's a lot coming in at the guys there, and they've stood strong. They were disappointed to lose the goal in the manner we did because we were on the attack.
Yep.
But again, there's been a few changes enforced into the line-up again. So at the end of the day, you'll take 3 points whatever way you get them in some occasions.
Definitely, and but the way you've got a 38 league game season, I don't think we'll see a settled team too much because of the amount of games. So the guys are going to be in and out, playing me one guy one week, one guy the next week. So it's important that they all stand up and be tall. And the other, as I say, Kev Green winning headers and that. JD's come on at the end there and belted the header away. And when you need guys like that, experienced guys, you know, I'm not saying the younger guys can't do it, but experienced guys there, they know what they're doing. It's
a benefit of having such a big squad. That
definitely.
You can just bring guys in like that and defend the way we've done and chop it and change it. Another result just coming in there. Beath 1, Darvel 2, so Darvel also keeping their 100% record.
That'll be Darvel and co-winning up there.
So that's 2 at the top on 12 points. Don't have any more time with us here, so we'll leave you to it. Don't forget, Friday night, if you're free, get yourself down to Home Park. Under 20s kick-off their long-awaited season.
I definitely be great to see some fans down there. We've had a good couple of crowds and some friendlies, so competitive stuff starts this Friday. It'd be brilliant to see a lot of fans, and hopefully it'll be a nice night.
If you can't make it on Friday, we'd love to see you down at Portland Park on Saturday, down at Troon, match day 5 in the PDM Bill Base Premier Division. Troon versus Clydebank, 2 p.m. kick-off. If you want to travel on the supporters bus, get in touch with Fred McCosh or Neil McAllister. Plenty of details. Follow you guys on Twitter. We'll do the last shout out for the donate a ticket. If you get the opportunity, please do. Throw in a couple of quid. I'd like to thank Colin.
My pleasure, don't have to thank me, mate.
So it's always good to have Cod along. He is Laura's favourite. Got to do as my mum tells me. Thanks to everyone at home for joining in. It's much appreciated.
Well, thanks everybody.
We'll catch up with you in a few weeks' time when we host Largs Thistle here on the 7th of August. So stay safe. Catch up soon. Proud to be a Bankie.